The teams that come from seemingly nowhere and captivate our attention, no matter what conference, always fascinating. And we're ready for a clash between two squads looking to make another step in their climb to national relevance. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Indiana Hoosiers. And the Hoosiers will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Illinois' offense will go on the attack first. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it.
Turning it on! Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Hand off from the shotgun. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Makes the catch. It's Clement. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Hoosiers' offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Hoosiers line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and take it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did.
There he goes. He has the 1st and still on his feet. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll give it to him again. At the 45, on his way. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. They'll run it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They send the tight end in motion. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. He's got his man, makes the grab. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Hemby. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Hoosiers are rolling down the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Running back searching for a hole. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They'll try to pop the draw. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it in the middle, it's Arkin. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Running to the left. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll try the right side. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Grab near the sticks. It's Cooper. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks, it's Williams. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. They go to the draw. Creates a little space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Black. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to pass, it's Mendoza. Finds the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The give to the left side. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Keep it on the ground. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Finds his man. It's Clement. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Grabs it in the middle. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Working that left side now. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. He'll keep it himself. Finding an escape route. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at 1st down. And the Hoosiers have this offense rolling. It's reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It can be. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. The ricochet off the left upright and through. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Out of the backfield, he's open. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. That's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Power football with the run. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now on 2nd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Hoosiers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick completion to the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll pull it on the read. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Indiana!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Missouri was able to finish off a close one in Columbia. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Got his man quickly. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. Here's the pressure. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hemby. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Third quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Surging forward on the sneak. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Hemby. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. He's got it. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. They'll go to the ground. Jukes his way for more. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Handoff from the gun. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The option look. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on third down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Tight end finds a soft spot. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Hoosiers will try to punch it in on first and goal. Striving for the goal line. Loose football.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting takeaways, and with their backs against the wall, they're able to force the fumble and fall on it in the end zone for a touchback.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. From the gun, give on the inside. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff to the lone back. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, he's got some space. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. With jet sweep pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And it slips just inside that right upright. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. Finding open areas. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's got him. He's stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll move the tight end. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. They've got him looking wide, but they're going to throw it. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Out of the shotgun on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Gives it on the option. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Mendoza. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. Running to Green. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete on the right side. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Right on the money. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Illini! Fitted in the window for the score.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Baylor found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Bears football today. Those BU fans won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for pole position.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll run it from the gun. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll do it himself. Look out, he's got room. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Here's the handoff. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Toss to the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Hoosiers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Cooper. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And now they've moved into the red zone. Looking for space. It's Hemby. Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The short hands, it's Dixon. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Now they'll try the right side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. To the air, it's Altmaier. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Arkin. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The Hoosiers enter the final minute trying to drain the clock. Second and 10, he'll throw again. And the pressure will get there. The sack, down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Punt is on its way. He'll field it close to the 50. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. To the air, it's Altmaier. A little release to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. He's looking to pass. Sets up the screen. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. They're working that left side. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Second down, he'll throw it. Going for it all. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.